Speak out. Stand up and be counted by the love you show. Speak out. Stand up and be strong enough to let it go. To settle our differences, heal and renew, is the hardest thing we ever do. It's all about forgiveness, every time it's true. It's all about forgiveness when love is on the line. Speak out, stand up, walk away from pride. Speak out, stand up, wash the poison from inside. The anger and resentment that tears us apart are the wounds that pierce deep into God's heart. It's all about forgiveness. Turn around and start. It's all about forgiveness. So let's find our common ground. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today in worship. Whether you're watching on Sunday at 10 or on Wednesday at 2. Whether you're dressed up to the nines because you've got somewhere to go, or you're lounging about in your slippers and your dressing gown. Wherever, whoever, however, you are very welcome. I'd like to say that doing this online for the second time is easier than it was the first time, but I'm not really sure that it is. I stressed about how I look on the screen, but if I were delivering this in a chapel, in a pulpit, I wouldn't have worried at all. But Mick did that last week and I didn't want you to think I was copying from him. I've still stressed about making sure that the content's in the right order. But again, if I was delivering it from the pulpit, the congregation wouldn't really know what order it was going to be in, and not many organists expect me to stick to the right order of service anyway. What I can't really understand is why I've been and put the perfume on before I pressed record. Top and bottom of it is, I'm really not comfortable with technology. It leaves too much to chance. I'm not in control. Although I do recognise that without it, we would have really struggled to engage with one another and to experience worship over the last few months. As situations change and many of our buildings are open or plan to open, we continue to meet online so we can experience together the wonders of God's love to each one of us. We can be assured that wherever we are we worship, whenever we worship, however we worship, we can still give thanks and praise to our Saviour King, the King of Heaven. And so we sing together our first hymn, Praise My Soul, the King of Heaven.